Another election day in Bengal, and once again, bombs, clashes, fear. But here's the real question. Why does voting in West Bengal feel like a battlefield every single time? Phase 1 of the 2026 elections, 152 seats. On paper, democracy in action. On ground, violence, intimidation, chaos. Murshidabad, Birbhum, North Bengal, reports of crude bomb attacks, booth tensions, candidates being surrounded. The Election Commission says largely peaceful, but also admits tensions in multiple pockets. And if you followed Bengal politics often, none of this feels surprising. Because Bengal doesn't just conduct elections, it repeats a pattern that's almost decades old, if not centuries. Let's look at the numbers purely. 2009, hundreds dead in post-poll violence. 2018 Panchayat, around 75 killed. 2021 Assembly, thousands of violent incidents. 2023 Panchayat, again, dozens dead. Different years, different ruling parties, but the same story repeats. In Bengal, elections aren't just about winning votes. They are about controlling territory. And whoever is in power has historically used muscle to keep it that way, to maintain the status quo. To understand this, you have to go deeper. Because Bengal isn't just politically active, it's politically charged. This is a state shaped by rebellion, from anti-colonial resistance to the left-wing movements to decades of ideological battles. There's a cultural memory here that says conflict, if it serves a cause, is justified. And that mindset slowly seeped into electoral politics over time. So voting stopped being just participation and it turned into confrontation. Then comes the structure. Bengal's politics operates at the ground level, very ground level. Every booth, every village, every neighborhood is mapped, managed and mobilized by local party cadres. This is what experts call a party society model, where politics isn't separate from the daily life, rather it controls it, overlaps with it. So when elections arrive, you are not just fighting for votes, you're fighting for control over the entire system itself, and that's where violence becomes a necessary tool, not random, not accidental, but extremely strategic. Just think about it. If voters are scared, they don't step out. If turnout drops, results can shift, which is why violence often peaks right before voting. A message is sent, stay home, and after results, retaliation begins. Pre-poll fear and post-poll revenge. That's the cycle Bengal has seen. Again, again, and again. Today, the players have changed. Trinamool versus the BJP, but the playbook, pretty familiar, still the same. Each side accuses the other. Each claims victimhood, and somewhere in between, the voter stands in a queue, surrounded by security forces, hoping nothing explodes, quite literally. This is why the Election Commission has deployed massive force. Over 2,400 CAPF companies, thousands of super sensitive booths. It's not an election anymore. It is a security operation, and yet violence still finds a way. So the question isn't why did violence happen this time? The real question is why has it not stopped yet? Because until politics here stops being winner takes all, until power isn't tied to control at every level, Bengal will keep voting, but it will also keep bracing for impact. Because in West Bengal, elections aren't just fought on ballots. They are fought on the ground. And sometimes that ground turns volatile. I am Abhijit and you are watching DNA Explained.